Here we are, Duck Shack Productions 2008 moose hunt. We're in the clouds. We're starting out in the clouds. New boats, new gear, and a whole different attitude this go around. Yeah, this road's tough on boat trailers.
That's it. And then when you ask, hey, I need a heavy-duty boat trailer.
I really need a heavy-duty boat trailer.
What do you think? You had to stretch a little bit, get the back. Yeah.
Everything's looking good now. You know, we had that mishap this morning with Craig's trailer, and we fixed that. A whole new axle. I mean, every trip seems to have something that you got to fix, brakes, or unforeseen. So we got that out of the way early, so we can get down to business, and let's get down here and do some hunting. So we've done a lot of flying in this area we're going to. Seen a lot of moose. We flew in last night, or flew over the area last night, and saw probably a dozen bulls, and half of those were nice bulls, and out of that 6, there might have been 3 that are just supersonic. Oh, you know, big pans, big brows, and just they got all the headgear on them. And that's what we're after. So
is that satellites? Is that what they call the satellite bulls?
Satellite bulls, monarchs.
Yeah.
You know, you can name it. But, both sound pretty good to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're all right. Put it in here there.
So when was the last time you saw your buddy chain up his truck, hook up onto his brand new boat, and drag it through a mud hole like this? Keep in mind, we've been doing this for the past 3.5 hours, and this is just one of dozens of mud holes we've been going through on this trip. In the past, we've broke boat trailers, we've gotten flat tires, we've busted rims. Heck, one season I even had to leave my boat in the water at the end of the season, drive out, go to the boat store and buy a brand new trailer just to come back and grab my boat and get it home for the year.
All right, we made it. 3 hours, 15 minutes.
After some ingenuity and maintenance, turned out to be a beautiful day.
All right, let's get the boats in the water and let's go hunting.
Well, this year I've got a whole new setup. I'm trying something totally off the wall. I got a 16-foot flat bottom boat here with a mud motor on it. And we're hopeful it's going to get us back into them marshy beaver dam infested sloughs where them big bull moose like to hang out. It'd make life a lot easier on us if we can get these boats back there rather than backpacking them in and out of the area.
That is slick.
It's the next morning now, and we're going after some moose. We're not even in camp yet. This is a 2-day affair, it seems to be, because we had such a late start yesterday, but that's all good. It's all hunting, and we actually are hunting right now. We're in a great spot even as we speak. We're here at the Duck Shack, and it's the 16th of September, and we're going in deep. And that's where the big boys are at. And we've flown over the area, like I said earlier, and there's some big moose, and we hope to get them on camera and show them to you.
so far the boat seems to be working as advertised, and check this out. Right across all that grass, probably about half a foot of water and mud. This is one heck of a setup. If you notice, I actually go over a patch of dry ground that I did not know was there, about 40 feet of it, and I really had to hold on to keep from being thrown out of the seat.
Well, the worst of the worst, besides anyone getting hurt, has happened. We've got a hunt buster here. The whole shaft, see, it broke off at the shaft, and that goes up into these gears. And they told me to get into this gearbox, you got to drop it, take the motor off. You can see we don't have a workshop here to do that. So we're done. We're sunk as far as this boat goes and what all. So we're brainstorming now. What do? We got one good boat. We unload our gear and rest in peace on the windshield and come back at the end of the hunt. And you know, with guys that work for a living, we don't have all the time in the world. Neither does the hunt. It ends the 25th of September. So, and haul this boat back up to the trailer, and then come back down to continue our hunt in a kind of in a different area now.
Well, as usual, I get to showing off, and I just about fell in right here.
Well, we decided to play a funny joke on Troy last night, so while he was sleeping, we pulled the prop off his motor and got a file and saw it on that shaft some, got her cut about halfway through and put the prop back on there, and unbeknownst to him, we didn't know if it'd work or wouldn't come off, but sure enough, that prop, that whole shaft busted off that you saw before. All planned. Boy, Troy's gonna be, he'll get a laugh out of it someday, but he'll probably be really angry when he finds out what really happened. But that gets him out of the way, and we're gonna go hunting, and maybe he'll catch up, and then we can have some more fun and games. Looking forward to it. Here we are in Moose Creek, on our way to Moose Lake, and this tree just popped out of the water about the time we were coming by and snared us pretty hard here. Fortunately, we've got a chainsaw. We're gonna have to do a little sawing, and hopefully Troy takes his time when he gets in here, or he parks it in Siwash for the night or something. If he's coming in the dark, it's not going to be pretty.
Well, if you notice, I don't have the same motor on. I didn't have any more of them motors, and I decided to go with this package here. It's a prop, 60 horse, but it's working really good for me. And I'm happy. I'm back. I'm hunting, and that's what it's all about. Just getting out here and hunting. All I got to do now is be careful not to hit any logs with that lower unit, and I'll be just fine.
Alright, we got the boat secured. Just made it up here to Glen Lake, and 45-minute trip. Took a little bit longer than 45 minutes. It's more like 5 hours and 45 minutes, but a lot of debris, beaver, logs, and windy, shallow spots along the way. It's been a couple years since we hunted in here, and we call it Glen's Lake because Glen got a nice bull out here a few years ago, and we're gonna walk down to the lake there. It's real grassy, kind of a shore for a couple hundred yards out to the lake. Go see if there's anything moving around that lake right now because it's already coming up 6:20. You know, they'll be moving here pretty hard in an hour or so, and we got a lot of camp work to do. We got the boat secured, we gotta haul some gear and stuff, but let's go down to the lake and have a look. Well, this looks like a good spot right now. Nothing around but a bunch of ducks that haven't flown south yet. But we're gonna do a little camp work here and get back out here in about an hour. And hopefully there'll be some moose to video, whether they're shooter bulls or just some decoy cows that'll bring in some bulls. We'll take what we can get right now and get the hunt started. Hopefully Troy makes it in tonight. But hopefully if it's sketchy, he'll stop and take a nap and then come back in first thing in the morning.
Craig's been hunting and fishing his whole life, and I believe he's been guiding for over 16 years. And I gotta say, he's a little bit better calling moose than I am. Okay, maybe a lot better, but just don't tell him I said that. We didn't know it, but this big bull here was going to end up being one of our camp pets. We've seen this bull day after day. At this point, the bull actually hears me coming up the slough with my boat. Yeah, I'm about a half mile away still, taking it easy over them logs. Well, it's hard to believe that my day started out in town, and here it is 13 hours later, and I've finally made it into moose camp. We're only about 30 yards behind the camp right now. We get up when it's pitch dark and start calling. You just never know what's out there and can be starting your way before the light comes up. And if you wait too long in the morning, then moose are thinking about bed. So you got to get calling early. Get up when it's dark. wouldn't know it, would you? There's a tent behind him about 30 feet into the tree line. This morning was truly magical. We had no idea that we were completely surrounded by bull moose. They were everywhere. We even had our own audience this morning. It was absolutely magical out. We had no idea that there was a big bull back in the trees just listening to the show. Makes you wonder just how long he was back there and how long he'd been listening. We kept waiting for that one across the lake that came through camp that morning to show up. And he's only about 80 yards away, and if you listen close, you can hear him talking back to us. Well, for some reason, he had seen or heard something he did not like.
I can't see.
And we're thinking it was me. I'm cow calling in the top of the tree, just right behind Archie and Craig. And I don't think he's used to hearing moose in the tree.
Duck Jack rules! Awesome. I don't think that was the same bull that disappeared around the corner. No, he didn't have that. He had some wacky brow tines on the right
This one
side.
does.
Yeah, he does.
He's got some nice, non-typical. Well, these points all over the place.
Wow. Whew.
Oh man, oh, my heart was just.
Oh, I know. Talk about an extended brush. Where'd my lucky brass go?
Awesome.
Man.
One
good.
down.
Feel good.
That ought to do it.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
That's a great
Man,
start.
it started out with this morning. The beaver tail slapped 3 times.
Oh,
and I heard
man.
the bull hit the water. Splash! Came right across behind my tent.
Yeah.
Came right through behind camp.
It's a good thing Archie was sleeping over there, huh?
Man.
Archie
He
come
came
through.
right through camp, right through the wood line here, and obviously was, I think, after Troy's sin.
Well, we had 3 bulls out here this morning. Three different bulls out here this morning.
3 different bulls. Yeah, that's been a pretty
Okay,
good
we're gonna
morning.
go in and see what.
Heck yeah. Darn
job.
good morning. Awesome. Thanks.
Man, that was a bird's eye view right there.
Oh, yeah.
Golly, and I think he started, I knew something was fishy, I think.
Yeah, he was getting kind of flaky there.
He couldn't believe there was a cow on the top of the tree. I think.
Which is hard to believe. I mean,
I know.
he's probably never chased one up a tree before.
But he's not the same bull like you said that we saw earlier this morning. And there's a cow over there. I think that's why he's hung up over there.
Oh, I could see a cow too.
Yeah, I saw a cow over there eventually. So, yeah, he just all of a sudden just snuck up and just started bellowing right here. I mean, just whoa.
Yeah, okay, we didn't hear him coming. I looked up and you were like that. I thought you were pointing towards camp, So I was kind of looking that way. And I heard the brush crackle over here.
I wasn't sure if he was in camp or not. He was like right here, and I was like, well, he's next to the boats almost.
Yeah.
Boy, he started coming out in the open, just started making noise and thrashing, and
Down for keep now.
oh, he just toppled over, and
Yeah.
man, that was exciting.
Yeah.
Woo! I was thinking, man, Craig's got a lot of stamina. He's holding back.
All you could see for the most part was antlers. I had right over here, well, kind of in line with that spruce
5
tree.
minutes to 8, guys.
I could see.
Is it
one
5
down.
minutes to 8?
5 minutes to 8. Got a bull down.
Been up for almost 2 hours. Well, you guys, Archie's been up for 2 hours.
Happy hour is 8 p.m. in the afternoon, and for us, it's kind of 8 in the morning, too.
Yeah. Oh man,
Wow.
what a kick!
Good job, man.
Oh,
You did
man.
it.
Yeah, I was stamina heck. I would have cranked him if I could. I was like, Archie, anytime. He was like, yeah, anytime. And I could see, antlers and head, but I could see, most, just like his hump was all sticking out of the grass. Like, yeah, I mean, probably would have been safe to shoot through the grass at this range because there's
Right.
no brush over there. We've been through it all, but
Right.
just that any reasonable doubt, I want to put him down quick and hard.
I thought, nah, he's going to come even closer. He's going to be right here within 15, 20 yards. And
Yeah, I thought we'd get to dance with him there for a minute.
I did too. And then
I know. Exactly. I was worried about before that one came in. The little one was going to come and charge us and start fighting us. I'm like, okay, which way can I run? And do I take the camera with?
I know. I was thinking the same thing. And this guy here, he got so close, and they didn't want to get any closer.
He'd probably been standing over there listening to the show and heard that little one and watched him leave or heard him leave or chased him off or something.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, Archie.
Yeah, come here, man. Come on in here.
You got the cameraman's got to
Duck
get on
Shack
camera.
crew right here.
We love you, Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn Lake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Glenn Lake. You bet, Glenn. How's this, man? 2 for 2 at the lake.
Awesome.
Well, Craig, we're going to go get coffee. Let us
I
know when
think
you're done.
so. I'll be done in a little bit.
Craig's going to go in and see if he can, go in there and make sure the bull is down and dead. That's
proud hunter right there. Craig Road. Yeah, whatever. See if we can't. Oh yeah. We gotta pull his head back around. Kind of like he's laying here. Oops. I'm messing you up. Ready? Yep. Can we turn him? Well, his contour of his neck naturally. Right. There we go. Well, kind of hard to see somewhat, but man, he's got some character to him, huh?
Yeah.
Gee, I love them points down there.
Yeah, it almost looks like a dang deer.
Look at that, drop tine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those are big, heavy beams.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual, that kind of grout time.
Yeah, he's well into the 60-inch bracket. Big time. Yeah, he's a big bull. Real nice bull.
Very nice, very nice. 300 Win Mag does the trick again.
300 Win Mag. Now I shoot a Ruger. What do you shoot?
This is it's a Howell rifle. Probably kind of a lesser known brand, but it's they used to build Weatherby rifles.
Oh, look at that. He just, look how easily it sits inside there. Yeah. Yeah, he's a big bull. Good job, Craig.
Thanks.
So we've got another bull right here, guys, so keep it down. You know, don't get too excited. Pour another cup of coffee because we got more moose action here to show you.
Yes, we do.
Well, this confirms it. Craig has bragging rights, and I'm sure we're going to hear some big stories around the campfire tonight. And you know, it doesn't matter how long you've been guiding, fishing, or hunting, you always come back for one more day. The importance of being very quiet in your camp is you quite often call them moose into your camp. And as you know, that moose came within 20 feet of our tent because we've had a real quiet camp. And I just used the rangefinder, and right there is where Craig killed his moose, and they're out there cleaning it up, quartering it up. That's 125 yards per rangefinder from camp, from where we're at. And I'll show you here in just a minute. So we just turn around. There's camp right there.
I think I'm gonna put it down right here.
All right.
And what do you think? Oh man.
Hard work, but it's worth it. Our sacrificial moose hunting or moose rack tree.
Moose totem.
Moose totem.
That's a good name. Moose totem.
Look at that. Moose racked on the tree. That's always a good sign, huh, Craig?
Absolutely.
Great white hunter. You're tagged out
And
now.
we got room for more. Now I'm
And Archie and I have a fighting chance at
kind of a
moose now.
helper too.
Yeah, or a bear or something.
Yeah, you can do the bacon thing. I can run around over there with the meat and draw the bear closer to camp. You
I
know,
like it.
and you get a bow shot.
Now, if we get you squeal like a pig, we're in business.
I didn't bring my banjo. No banjo.
So we're tired. We're having some moose burgers and wait for the evening hunt.
So Craig, tell us about this duck. Well, this duck welcomed us in here several days ago, and it's a little hen mallard, I guess, I don't know, or a teal. It's very, very small. Should be out flying with the rest of the flock or out in the pond somewhere, but it doesn't appear to be able to fly. That's the only duck I think we've actually seen on the slough, and we've covered about 15 miles of this creek right here. So it's probably got a limited number of days there between the mink and the owls and various other predatory critters running around here, foxes, coyotes, and stuff.
So we floated about 20 minutes down below camp, just calling in the slough, nice and stealthy. You don't walk, you don't make a lot of noise. You can sit there and hear them call back to you real good. It's just a good way to do it. This is a new area. We saw it from the air. We thought we'd come on in and give it a try. Well, you wouldn't know it, but behind that big pond is a big lake and a slough leading to it. Well, what I'm spraying here is cow moose estrus urine, and that stuff works great. I've actually flown over the areas after the moose hunt was over, and I can see bulls down there sniffing the same bush that I've sprayed that urine in.
Got about 5 to 6 foot of water, and you can't get out and just pull a canoe most of the time. You gotta just push it. So they're foraging through to see if they can find a good spot.
Well, that's the slough I told you about that was behind the pond. And these are the moose that we knew were back there. And this lake that you're getting ready to see is just beautiful.
Got our bait out in front of us.
If you're going to use a boat to moose hunt, especially down in the flats, you better make sure you got some good spotlights hooked up on them, because this is what it looks like after an evening hunt. You're going to be coming back up them sloughs that have big logs under the water, and you got to get around them. We decided to pass this boy up. He's about a 53 incher maybe. And we came this far for the biggest bulls in the woods. And this guy, he's fun to watch, but he's not what we're looking for. This megaphone works great for hearing back in the trees, them subtle grunts and thrashing you don't normally hear with your ears. Once again, this bull is about 30 yards behind our camp. And he's the same one we were dancing with earlier the day that Craig got his big bull.
That's cool.
He had the drop on us.
He did. Look at that dewlap on him. Oh. You know, he's completely downwind where I sprayed that urine on the tree out there. Well, here we are at the end of our hunting season here in central Alaska. We had a good hunt. It's cold out right now, wind's blowing, you got that Arctic air coming from the north, and it's been a chilly morning, but we packed up. Even the ducks are leaving the pond. It's froze a couple times now, and we've had a good time. I'm always a little bit sad leaving moose camp. Wearing our life jackets today. This isn't all just me. I got a camera guy here too, so 2 guys, all our gear. And if we had a moose, it'd be in there somewhere. Alright, once again, to all my brothers and sisters out there, happy hunting, be safe, and stay tuned for another Ducks Jack Productions. See ya.
So just how many props did we break on this trip? I'll never tell. Well, here we are again. The Duck Shack crew is all assembled. All our gear is unloaded and put into the boats, and we're off to hunting. This time we're after a specific bull in particular we've been seeing the past several years, and we've seen him from the air. We've missed him on past hunting trips, and we're going to go after him this go around. This is our specific goal, to get this one big bull. So, wish us luck.
Oh
If you're like me, no matter how hard you try, you just can't pack light enough.
Load it down.
We're doing about 38 miles per hour with these boats right now, fully loaded. And that's pretty good. That's about what you can expect. Salad, anybody?
We're almost there, brother.
It's been a heck of a day so far. Day number 2, just getting into camp. Haven't camcordered much. Troy was able to make it into his boat, but my lower unit's got a little bit less horsepower and a little bit more suction. And I've been playing with it for quite a while, but Craig's got it now. Took a little weight off, and as you can see, we got a beaver dam here that we're going to become one with. Unbelievable.
Well, with day 2 coming to a close, we finally made it into base camp. This is where we wanted to go, and we can't wait to get camp put up, fire going, and get up in them trees. Let's see just what kind of moose are out there and how close they really are. With a little bit of luck, maybe that big boy will be hanging out. Ah, the joy of moose hunting. You never have enough gear, and you're always wanting more gear. No wonder these sportsman stores get rich, don't they?
You got to keep up with the latest and greatest,
That too.
or the best and most, whatever.
Or actually, maybe it's just keeping up with your buddy who's got more gear.
That could be.
You know, it just never seems quite like work when you're out hunting. It's early morning now. We've been up since before dark, having a cup of coffee. And this is how we start out every morning. Glenn here is doing some thrashing, Kyle calling. And we got Archie up in the tree, looking out across the valley to see just who our spectators are and how big they are.
Here we are in the blueberry patch again. And guess whose turn it is to head up the tree with the stand? That's right. Troy's turn this year. What it's all about, just hours and hours of patience, time, waiting, watching.
Now, if you're going to climb trees, by all means, make sure you bring your safety gear, harnesses, and ropes, and clip up. Be safe about it, because it's just going to ensure that you get to come back and hunt another day or another year. Well, how this works is you or your buddy climbs a tree, and the other person down below thrashing and calling. If there's any bulls close enough to hear, he'll be looking for your buddy down below while you get a good look at his antler spread. Can you see Archie's harness strap? It's all about being safe when you're going to climb trees.
Well, first morning out, saw some cows. The wind had a pretty good wind, probably about 10 to 15 miles coming out of the north. Kept all the fog away, which was nice. But no bulls. But they're there.
Well, Archie and Troy are going to head into this area where they've seen that big bull moose that they've been after for years. We're going to go in there and do some calling, see what's around. Well, you wouldn't know it, but we got real high hopes for this area, because this is exactly where that big bull resides. We've seen him from the air. We've seen him here years past. He's got to be here. We're just waiting for him to show himself.
Awesome, yeah. Beautiful morning. Well, we know one thing. Where the moose are. We know when the moose are. And it was worth getting up this morning. Here we are back in Blueberry Avenue. My God. Grab my handful.
No such luck this morning, but that's all right. We know they're there. It's just a matter of the rut kicking in and us being in the right place at the right time. We know he's going to be there. So we're going to go in and have some breakfast and relax today and get geared up for the evening hunt. The one thing about Alaska, if you don't like the weather, just wait about 20 to 30 minutes and it'll change. It's evening now, and we're going to get set up in our tree stand early. We know we're in a good spot, and that big bull is hiding back there somewhere. So wish us luck. But what you didn't see after we put camp up is we came out here and put up our tree stands in some strategic spots. They're in areas where we've been seeing these bulls from the air. We do a lot of flying around our areas, and we put our tree stands up where we see the big bulls. These two bulls here, they're 50-inch class bulls, but they're about a half a mile away. good thing about this is they're real life decoys for us. They're clanging their antlers, a technique that we use, and they're real life. They'll draw in them big bulls out there, and all we got to do is sit back and watch the show, hopefully. Sure enough, it worked. There's a big bull back there. We're going to come in and try to get a closer look at him. Is this possibly the bull? He's big enough. He's wide enough. Is this the bull we've been seeing from the air? He's huge. I have dreamed about this moose for a couple years now, and I'm standing 350 yards away from him. This is the exact spot. This has got to be him. Here we go. Fire in the hole. Well, the downside of being cameraman and hunter is you're not sure what your camera's doing when you're getting ready to shoot. And that's what I was facing right here. What you didn't know is Archie is up in another tree, and he's actually watching this whole scenario play out before him. I was really wishing he was right here next to me, enjoying the moment and filming this great big bull. Can you hear me breathing? The excitement is so overwhelming. I'm trying to regain my composure before I shoot. I did it. I did it. I got him. I got the big bull I've been dreaming about. The one I've been seeing. The one we've been after. I got him.
I'm just so excited. I can't believe it. My gosh. What a big bull. Big bull down. Holy mackerel. You can see the camouflage I have on. My Ruger 3x9 Leopold half mile from my tree stand, and he came out last year. I couldn't get him to come out. He came out, but I couldn't get him to come to my calls, and it's just too hard to get back here and get him. But now it was worth the effort because he's so big. Got to keep making sure he's down. 4 shots, 4 solid hits with the 300 Win Mag. So knowing from last year, I saw him come out. I knew he was going to be there a while. I was hoping he was going to be there a while. And I just came out of the stand, grabbed the camera and gun, and went for it. When they come out, I ain't going to waste no more time. You got to go in on them hard. And before they get back in that brush, and he's been hiding in that brush for about 3 days now. And he did the same thing last year and disappeared till the last day of the season, which was the 25th. Right now, it's the 15th, so that'd have been 10 more days. Yes! Yes! What a nice bull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 or 7. Now there's some brow tines for you. Look at that.
Yeah, that is just gorgeous.
That is a nice bull. That's a nice bull. Anybody be proud to put him on the wall, huh? Look at that.
Boy, them kickers are something else, aren't they?
Look at that, yeah. You know, last year they went out a foot, 6 inches to a foot further out, didn't they? So we got him in probably his last. He's going downhill, but he's still a beautiful bull.
Yeah.
Saw him from a half mile away across the lake. He had some cows with him. Rattled a little bit, brought him out of the brush, but he didn't want to come across the lake, and from last year's experience knew that he wasn't going to come over. So I gathered my gear and went after him. And he was facing away from me. All I could see was the backside of his palms.
Yeah, I was watching him. I could see that he got his butt to you most of the time.
Yeah, didn't even see me coming. As a matter of fact, towards when I got getting ready to fire, he started coming towards me. Didn't even know I was there.
Yeah. Congratulations. That's one heck of a bull.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice, that is one heck of a bull. He's going on the wall.
Well, I've had dreams about this moment, and here it is right before me. I can't believe it. The biggest bull I've ever taken. Drying out, it's still raining.
Yeah.
Day and a half.
Day of meat packing.
Yeah.
We did really well. Got all the meat back and salvaged, and obviously important part of the harvesting of a moose is to make sure.
Bring all the logs out because it's been
raining for the last day and a half.
Day
it
and a
hasn't
half.
let up. So it's everything you do is wet. So
Yeah.
might as well, if you're going to be down here at this time of year, you might as well get used to getting wet and being cold.
He's doing that strut walk. He's heading right for us. Isn't that bad? He's got 4 brow tines on the right. I couldn't count how many on the left. First day it really got cold and the moose are on the move. There you go.
When you pitch your camp, make sure you pitch it next to a big old man's tree you can climb up into. That's what we did. I'm right in camp. We all are. And sometimes this is what you get to see. Right from your camp tree.
Troy got a pretty big hole popped in his boot, so we're putting the finishing touches on. Craig, he says that all his clients, it works really well. So this is what the finished product looks like. And so that it's probably about a good 1 inch size hole, but boy, that looks like that's gonna hold for Troy. Yeah, and that, the rough brush around here, I think that I found that those wrappers too, they're such a bugger to get into when you need to, and it's reasonably quiet, and I think it'll be a good fix for him. So Troy, I hope you appreciate the time. It's probably 2 or 3 hours worth of work, but I think you're gonna be happy with it. So
I'll tell you a little secret if you want to try this on your own. The key is to heat the peanut butter cups first, and then put the pack.
yeah, that probably would have saved us 20 minutes.
That's the key step. Yeah, well, you got to make a dry run sometimes.
Now we're ducks here in this valley. Lots of ducks. The water still, it's, we need to get out of here. See how low it is.
Oh boy, got a bit of a problem here, don't we?
When does water go
I don't think this boat will even make it through that. This is our way out, guys. This is the problem we have right now. We got a mud flats instead of a river.
Holy smokes.
I don't think we could even get the canoes up through that.
Yeah, this is a problem. We got to take 2 big boats loaded with gear and moose through there. Got to make it.
Okay, wish me luck.
Good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
What we're doing here is moving our boats from camp down below this beaver dam. Because what's going to happen is the water's going to drop about 4 feet like it did the year prior. And our big boats will be stuck up above this dam. And unless you got a chainsaw winch or a helicopter, you're not going to get out. We're just playing it safe.
At this point, we pretty much have them surrounded. It's just a matter of picking the ones we want, going in there, getting them.
Yeah.
If it were only so easy.
What we've got going here is we're going out after a big moose back. He's probably a good half mile at least back in the woods, maybe a little bit more, but he's got about 6 cows with him. He's been running off smaller moose, which are probably in the 50-inch category, which puts him in the monster category. So we're going to take a hike, be nice and quiet, go in, set up a stand, let everything quiet down, and just watch, see if we can find out where he bedded down or if we can call him out of the woods.
Get one bigger than you got last year.
Yeah, so we're kind of excited right now. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but I think it's going to be worth it. So stay tuned.
Whenever you're walking in moose country, always drag a stick or thrash the brush on your way. So when them big bulls hear you, or moose or cows hear you, and they do, they're not going to spook, because for all they know, you're just another moose. From our camp tree, we saw 2 big bulls back behind camp, and we're going in on it. Now, the one we're after run this one off, but we can't seem to find the other bull. So we've got our sights fixed on this big boy. I know we're making this look easy, but this is after sitting in the tree for 6 hours. Wouldn't you know it? We got this big boy on film a year earlier. He's within 100 yards of the exact same location from where he stands right now. Hold still, hold still. Go for it. He's laying, he's going down. All right. All right. Good job, Archie.
Tell you, making them long shots, and you don't know what you've done. It's really, I know I've hidden him. I mean, I could feel it. You can see it. It's the sight picture. But it's discouraging when you don't drop them fast. I can tell you that. Very discouraging. So,
Yeah, he's a nice bull.
sorry about
I had my
that.
ears plugged, but otherwise I couldn't hear the whop. But
Yeah, I couldn't hear the wops either of many of them.
yeah, so either.
I've got my earplugs in though, so
Oh, you do.
yeah.
Alright, well, it's time to go and collect your trophy, buddy. Archie's going looking for his moose. Found him. You dead? Yeah, he's a heavy bull. Look at that.
Holy crap, he's big, I can tell you that.
He's a big bull. He's a nice bull. Yeah, he's a 60-inch bull is my bet. What did I say, 60, 62? Wow.
Yeah, his pants.
He's a heavy bean. He's got heavy tine. He's a big bull.
Pretty, too.
Bigger than last year.
I think so.
He's heavier and he's bigger. Look how wide his pans are.
Yeah.
They're wider than mine. Mine are only 12 inches. I bet but those are 14 inches wide at the widest point. Look at that. Perfect. Big bull. Pick up the pans. In the back of the pans and put his nose down. Kind of get an idea of the pans. Boy, he's massive. They heavy?
A little bit heavy. Pick up his pants, he said.
And you thought you were going to pass him up.
That's one big animal. Whew. Fun part's over, now comes the work, I should say.
Yep.
So away we go.
This is part of living the Alaskan dream, huh?
Oh, this is it. Exactly, right here out in the middle of nowhere. Don't see a single soul around.
We're out here where these moose are.
We have not literally seen a person out here other than us, just because of how wild it is out here.
Yeah, these moose grow old and die on their own out here. One thing's for sure, Archie is building a library of memories, and this is one trophy that can go in the books and on his wall. With the hunt coming to a close, it was time to go pick up the boats we had stashed down below. And we got lucky. The water hadn't dropped all that much.
How'd I do on the beaver dam there?
You did good.
Almost got it on camera, and I caught some arrow.
Well, you did.
That first one, there was a pile of sticks beyond it. I landed in that.
Oh, yeah.
I was cruising on pretty good. I was like, and I didn't see you guys go over it, so I backed off just a little bit. It was hang time. I had some hang time.
Nice.
You better grab something. I'm plugged up. You what? Plugged up. I'm plugged up.
You're plugged.
My jet unit's constipated.
You know,
Wow.
if you do stuff like this, you gotta have the best of the best to hang out with.
You gotta be dumb, you gotta be tough. Just like I said at the beginning. Vladimir on the
Yes, this is Vladimir. Are you calling for more vodka? We are out of vodka. You must come back. How you say it, tomorrow?
How you say tomorrow?
Because we are gone for the rest of the day to desubmerge submarine on this Dakalika River. Yeah.
Because we are out of commission for the day.
So far Glenn's the one upholding the catch and release policy.
Yeah,
Well, 3 and 3.
I believe it's fair chase.
But we
Let
got
them go. Catch them and let them go. Measure them.
4 guys together.
Okay. You're legal, but you're not legal enough.
Not big enough.
Good looking cows running around. Lots of
Our
cows.
hunting trip is essentially over. We're super heavy once again. 2 moose in the Phantom and 1 moose in the Sea Ark, Glenn's boat, and we're gonna try to get on step and see if we can't spend the next 3 hours getting back to the truck, the boat launch. Wish us luck, and we had another successful season. As you can tell, we've got some moose in here in the boat, and this Phantom is one moose getting son of a gun. Tell you what, right there is what it's all about. See that? Phantom 200 Sport John.
What that's all about. Hey, hey, hey! Going over, baby. Another smooth landing.
The Duck Shack crew was successful again. My gosh, good friends, good times, and great hunting.